Good evening, everyone. I, Kritika Goyal, warmly welcome you all to this much asked session on question and answers on Judicial Services Examination Preparation Course 2.2. It's my pleasure to be here with Rohit sir, and we are here live today to answer all your questions, all your inquiries, anything related to Judicial Services Examination Preparation Course or judiciary in general, your preparations, your thoughts, your issues that you're facing, anything that you want to ask us, you can put it there in the comment box and we're more than happy to help you. And we'll be answering all the questions live. Me and Rohit sir, both of us will be answering them live. And I welcome you, Rohit sir, to this session.
Thank you so much and good evening, everyone. Please ask all your doubts, please clarify them. We are here to answer each and every query.
Good evening, Parag. I see you've joined us. How's your preparation going, Parag? Are there any questions, any doubts, anything you want us to answer for you today? Rohit sir, are you also able to see the chat?
Yes, it is visible to me.
Yes, sir. So are you seeing any questions in the chat box?
There is one.
Yes, sir.
So somebody is asking, Somveer is asking, are the classes live or recorded?
Right.
I think you should take this one.
Yes, I'll take this one up. So, so we are offering live classes. The classes will begin approximately around 4 p.m. They will go live. And after the live class, so for example, let's say the live class lasts for 2 hours. Then after the class is ended from 6 p.m., another 2 hours, and from 8 p.m. onwards, the recording will automatically be uploaded there and you can view the recordings. It just takes 2 hours for us, the class duration time for us to process the recordings and upload it. So this is a constant practice. This is a consistent practice that we've followed. So recordings are also available right after the class, after the duration of class, and live classes as well. I just want to take a minute to also highlight the importance of recordings here, Rohit sir, that these recordings will stay with you up till 1 year after the entire course has ended. So to give you dates, hypothetically, so let's say we begin with CPC, that we are beginning with Justice Ved Prakash Sharma sir, and we are so honored to have him. And so we start with CPC, and let's say tentatively we end it in September, right? So from 30th of September, the entirety of the course recordings, 3 months, 4 months of course recordings will stay with you till 30th, 1st October of 2026. So you will essentially have 1 entire year to view the recordings again. So we just want to emphasize on the fact that the recording is instantly also available to you and it will stay with you the entire course. It's not like we'll take away one class after 1 year or after a few months. The entire class recordings will stay till the 1 year after the course has ended, that subject has ended. So it will only go away from your portal after October of 2026. So we have another question from Parag. So I think you will take this up. Parag says, my semester exams are going on, so I won't be able to attend classes for the first 15 days. Any tips on how to cover backlog classes? So I think this is a very sought after question that we need to cover backlogs.
That is one problem that students will face normally, especially the kind of setup that we are offering. So for backlogs, that is actually the idea behind providing the recordings just after the class within 2 hours. So whatever backlog occurs, it can be taken care of. You will also have the flexibility to watch the recordings at your own speed. Just like it is just like YouTube. You can watch it on 1x normal speed, 1.5x, 2x. Features will be available on the portal. One thing. Second thing, there will be ample amount of time on the weekend. So classes are scheduled in such a way that some breathing space are given to you. Even in case you have some backlog, you can cope up with that and then come right with the pace at which the classes are running, right?
I'd also like to add to this. Parag, I see that you've joined our course also. So we have mentors for you, right? I hope that you've connected with our mentor already. She can also help you and guide with a personalized plan for you and understand how many classes you've missed and incorporate the live classes as well as your backlog classes together. So you come to power, right? You come to the live classes as soon as possible and it doesn't impact you. So you can always reach out to your mentor and talk to her about the same. So Swarnika is asking, are all the subjects enough for judiciary preparation that we've covered? So we're covering 45 subjects.
Yes.
Please tell us.
I don't think anything else is required to qualify for judicial services. So in fact, both JCEP 2.0 and JCEP Lite, they are designed in a way that even if you opt for less number of subjects, so JCEP Lite comes with 29 subjects, JCEP 2.0 comes with 45 subjects. So they have been curated in such a way that either of these programs, if you choose either of them, 75 to 80% will definitely be covering your syllabus for any state. Right. So, and if any other additional support is required from our end, some state specific material, some state specific guidance, then mentors will also be available for such a service to be done to you.
I'd also like to add here, sir, with Swarnika. So Swarnika, we've kept in mind Delhi, UP, Haryana, Punjab, and 99% of MP syllabus when we curated this list of subjects to offer. They're holistically covering all the subjects which have been there in the last notification. So I understand that, and you also need to understand that there may be a slight change in the syllabus in the future. You know, just as Rajasthan has added so many subjects this time around, right, Rohit sir? And we've tried to create a holistic list that would take care of all of them, and we always strive that they will be there, and we will add more. We will add more to this day by day, right? So Vivek is asking, are judges teaching all the subjects?
So all the subjects will not be taught by the judges. One thing is because of the practical reasons. They are also humans. We must understand that. So we cannot expect them to teach throughout the day. But we have made this thing 100% sure that the more detailed oriented subjects, especially the procedural laws, they should be dealt by judges, and judges are more than interested to do it. Already we had classes on BNSS conducted by Justice Abraham Matthew. They were wonderful sessions. And judges, so procedural laws specifically will be taken care of by judges. There might be additional subjects as in when the course will proceed, and they come with their real life insights on these procedural laws. There is information that you will not find in books normally. So for example, I was attending one of the sessions conducted by Justice Abraham Matthew. I was I consider myself lucky that I was there in that session when committal proceedings were being discussed. So the kind of cases that Justice Matthew discussed and the law that brought a lot of clarity, which I never found in any of the books, be it textbooks or the commentary. So that is something that we should look forward to. So procedural laws are taken care of. Rest of the subjects will also be taken by some expert faculties. Don't worry about that. We are somebody who cannot compromise with the quality. That is 100% guaranteed.
I would like to add to this, while we were talking about Honorable Justice Matthew sir, I had the honor of sitting for the first class and I was coordinating it. And honestly, the topics and the starting of the class was such that it just opened my mind that where is short title written, where is long title written? You know, why is it the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita and there's no two ways about it? And I was just blown away with the answers. I would have never expected the answers to be where they were, to be honest.
Yes.
And I would have not even questioned those questions, you know. Like, those wouldn't have been my questions in my head. So
Absolutely.
I think those classes have been so holistic, and we're looking forward to CPC being the same way with Honorable Justice Ved Prakash Sharma sir. And we're so excited for those classes. So we have another question by Ritwik. Hi, Ritwik. Yes, we know you've already joined the course. When should I start preparing? Since now the judgment is reserved on the eligibility, what is your opinion whether the judgment will be in favor of freshers? So judgment will be in favor of freshers, or minimum 3 years eligibility is required? If you will take up this question.
Yes. That is the issue that all of us are waiting to be settled. The judgment is reserved. Then there is one report from one of the committees of the Supreme Court. It was constituted during the tenure of Justice Chandrachud. And in that committee, nobody is talking about it. But in that committee's report, but when you read the text of it, the likelihood is that if at all experience will be prescribed as one of the eligibility criteria, then it is not going to be 3 years. It might be 3 years, but the committee has recommended for less. So let's wait and watch. One cannot say anything with 100% surety, but one thing is clear. Despite the changes in eligibility criteria, the syllabus is not going to change. The laws are going to be the same. The interpretations are going to be the same. You have to read a lot. You have to understand. You have to conduct yourself in such a way throughout the preparation journey that nothing is missed out. So the moment if you start early, it will be better for you, right? That is one aspect. Another aspect is the certainty will only come when the judgment comes. So we can only speculate, and speculations do not work at all.
That's true.
We must avoid it. So let's wait and we'll figure out something. We'll devise some strategies in light of whatever decision the Honorable Supreme Court takes.
So I also like to add a little bit of philosophical touch to this question for all the aspirants out there. I don't think that the question that you should be asking is whether your eligibility will be linked to you being a fresher or you going to the court. Law is a lifestyle that you need to adopt. So irrespective of whether you are able to give the exam right now or after 3 years of practice, law and the practice and your regular routine is going to be the same. Whether you go to courts, whether you study for judiciary, whether you do anything in the field of law, you go to a corporate law setup, you explore other new avenues in law. These basic core laws, right? Your criminal laws, civil laws, they're always going to be the same. In principle, they will be the same, and you will need this level of understanding, this depth of understanding, irrespective of where you go, right? So your question really should not be that when you will become eligible to sit for the exam. Your concern should be that you should get maximum time to prepare, right? So even if I say that as a fresher you get 3 years hence, I think it's a golden opportunity. It's the best that you can do. You shouldn't hurry to become a judge. It's not an overnight journey, right? It's not something that will happen instantly for you. It will take time. So patience is a virtue that we need to have. So we'll go to the... Yes, sir.
Two more questions. I think you should take these two.
Yes, sir. So please tell me.
One is again regarding the access to the recordings.
Yes.
For how long will the access be available? And another question is regarding, are there any demo classes available?
Right.
The students can watch before taking the decision.
Right. So Swarnika, you have a question about access of recordings. Okay, let's do a little bit of maths with me, a little bit of calendar, right? So to understand this perfectly well. So from 15th of May, your classes for CPC will begin with Honorable Justice Ved Prakash Sharma sir. They tentatively, let's say, end on 30th of September. Okay, 4 months of classes. you will have these recordings available in your portal every day right after the class. So 2 hours class, give another 2 hours to process, and then the recording is available every day. Okay, one is that, one aspect of recording is that. Second aspect is that the entire 4 months worth of classes, each and every class will stay with you until 1st of October 2026. The entire. It's not like we start taking away the classes which happened on 15th of May. That will not get away from your portal. The access will not be restricted on 15th of May or 16th of May 2026. Even that class, 15th of May 2025 class, will remain with you till 31st, till 1st of October 2026. So entire 1 year. Then only we'll do. Right? And I think 1 year is more than sufficient to go through the recordings, I think twice. Right? So the entirety of the recordings if you want. And I also want to emphasize that we understand that we're providing recordings for a very long time, and you might just be opting to only view recordings as per your own schedule. So we have weekly doubt clearing sessions. Like every week, dedicated hours are there, subject specific, where you can switch on your audio, talk to the teachers, the faculties, clear all your doubts. And it's not restricted to the subject which is ongoing. So even let's say in July of 2026, you come in one of the doubt clearing sessions and you have a question on CPC, which you've just watched the recording of, we are more than happy to answer, which is why we've kept a weekly doubt clearing session so that these recordings also don't become obsolete for you. And couple them with your LiveLaw subscription that we're giving for complimentary access to 1 year. So recordings, your LiveLaw access where you can go and see the latest judgments and briefs of the judgments also. But I strongly recommend to read the full text. So it just becomes a whole package for you throughout. And now coming to Vivek's question with respect to demo classes and sample videos. Yes, so in 2 ways you can find these demo classes and sample videos. One, you go to our YouTube channel where you are already and you can check out all the videos. We have videos and real-time classes by Honorable Justice Matthew sir, Honorable Justice Ram Kumar sir, Honorable Justice Ved Prakash Sharma sir, and Vishalakshi ma'am, Akanksha ma'am, Rohit sir. Everyone has done some or the other session, multiple sessions for you to check, and even in future we'll be adding more videos on YouTube regarding that. Second way you can do is that we'll be sharing a phone number in the comment section. You can call them up. There was a boot camp that we did in the last week of April. That boot camp had live classes and recorded classes, both by all the 6 faculties that we have. You can also go and check out the portal, how accessible it is, and the recordings in what format you will get on that portal itself. Right? So 2 ways to check out demo classes and faculty sample videos. You can also just contact the number that we'll be sharing in a while in the live chat box, and after that in the comment section, call them up and you can request for video links. We'll be more than happy to provide you with those. Sir, any other doubts, any other questions are you seeing in the chat box, sir?
I think so far we have addressed everything.
Thank you, Swarnika. I'm glad your doubts are cleared. Thank you, Ritvik. We're so excited to see you in live classes.
Any other query, any other doubt?
Any other question? It can also be with respect to your preparation. You know, it need not be restricted to just the course. Anything that we can help in any manner. I just also want to take a moment to just emphasize on the mental health aspects of the aspirants, Rohit sir, because Ritvik's question of the 3-year conundrum has really gotten to me, that I understand that what sort of anticipation you guys must be in and how difficult every day must be, and with reserving judgments and coming it in your favor or not, and Also, there's also a process where every time there's a notification, there is a case along with it, right? So I understand the uncertainty of the whole process. And I just want to address this issue that this is not just a test of your knowledge. This is also a test of your patience, your dedication, your virtues. And there's just one tip that I want to give to everyone is that on a piece of paper, write rank one and the state that you want to clear, and write below it just 3 points. Very honest 3 points, not the interview ones, which you say in the interview or you've prepared to say in the interview, but three very honest points of why you want to become a judge. Why did you even begin this journey in the first place? And any day that you feel like, I don't feel like studying today, or I don't, my mental health is not allowing me to study today, or you're just in this anxiety mode of what will happen next, just remember those points. Just fall back on your core values and core principles of the ones that you created for yourself, right? I
That's
think that will really help. So Shreya has asked a question. Ma'am, I'm having my semester exams and join the batch. So how can I manage my classes with exams? So if you can answer. So
yes.
managing classes and exams, I think that is one question which is big.
Yes. So every single time you get to make a choice between two equally good options, right? Both of them are important. The exams are also important, and attending these classes are also very, very important because ultimately they will help you in clearing the exams. So always ask this question: which one is more important at that given point of time? Then the choice is reduced only to one, and that is, for the time being, there is no point. If you don't clear your exams, semester exams, and there is no point of these classes, right? So at this point of time where they are overlapping with the examination schedule, priority should be given to the exams. And even in that case, you miss some of the classes, then don't worry, you will get the opportunity to finish your backlog with the recorded classes. That is why we are providing both live and recorded sessions too, right? So it is a matter of priority. I won't say that do the impossible task and try to balance this, but I will be very blunt, and we will be very blunt in the classes also. We do not sugarcoat things. We'll tell you whatever will be in your benefit. So complete the exams, ace the exams with flying colors. You can always revisit the recordings. And even if, let's say, you missed 10 days of recording and you started with the 11th class and simultaneously managing the backlog, you have a doubt from second or third class, you can always reach out to us. We will be happy to clear all your doubts. You can reach out to us through emails. We'll provide you the emails. You can reach out to us through WhatsApp chats, the official group. You can reach out to the class coordinator. You can reach out to Kritika ma'am. She'll forward your query to the concerned faculty. So that won't be an issue.
Absolutely, sir. I think that's well balanced. I think this is the balancing of interest, Shreya, that you need to do, that you need to begin your judicial journey with. So Vivek is asking, thank you, Vivek. Can you also give tips regarding time management? That's a good follow-up question after Shreya's question.
Right. So time management will work for you in different ways during this journey. You have to manage time between other things and classes. You have to manage time with other between other things and the preparation, your daily goals. Then you have to manage time in attempting the questions. So this management of time will always be there. So I'll address each aspect. First is how to balance it with other things. So you must have the possible daily or weekly schedules for you. What I do personally, I wake up in the morning, I'll make a list of to do things for the day, and I try to complete at least 90-95% of it. If you are able to do it, trust me, you will go through this journey very smoothly. then you can have the same kind of schedule on weekly basis, right? And please keep your goals achievable, right? Don't lay down impossible goals, otherwise it will lead to frustration, and then entire time management exercise will become very frustrating and you will just give up. We have this tendency that when something overburdening is it comes on our shoulders, right? So that to avoid that kind of tendency, just make achievable goals, just set achievable goals for yourself. Then in terms of attempting the questions, in terms of answer writing, you must start timing yourself from the day one. And I think Kritika ma'am will throw more light on this as to how we conduct these tests. The test, the weekly test, and the end of subject test, they will help you in managing the time. And I'll leave that to Kritika ma'am. But yes, you must time yourself. Make this a habit that I'll attempt these 50 questions in this many time as per the state that I'm targeting. Let's say a state asks you to do 200 questions or 150 questions in 2 hours or 3 hours of time. It fluctuates from state to state, right? So calculate time that you can allot in prelims for each one question. And then if you're attempting 50 questions, you must have a stopwatch with you and manage accordingly. And then regarding test, Kritika ma'am, I think you will be the better person to tell them.
Thank you, Rohita. So with test, what we've done is that we will have weekly test, which will be subjective and objective. So we're not just giving preference to one type of questions that you do, because it's a skill that you develop over time. So you also don't have to beat yourself up that, oh, this week it didn't go well, I won't try next week, because it's every week and you have to understand that you will grow every week. So it's an opportunity to grow. Next, these tests are timed. So for your objective tests, you're given 2 hours to attend approximately 75 to 100 MCQs, depending on how much syllabus has been covered in the class already, right? And then we give you another 1 hour to do 75 to 100 MCQs, because I'm of a firm believer that 50 MCQs can be done in 20 minutes. So which is why, for me, according to me, you're being given extra time, but which is why we're keeping it at 75 so that you can just build it up, right? So the target is that you have to set a target for yourself, and if you don't have a target, ask us, we'll give you your targets to achieve, right? So 75 to 100 questions in 1 hour. Then the next hour is for your subjective test, where it'll be like 2 or 3 questions over a period of 1 hour you have to attempt. The questions, now the evaluation process, the MCQs get automatically evaluated on the portal itself. For your subjective answers that you've written, our faculties themselves are checking your answers. It's not like if I'm not teaching, I'm not checking your answers, okay? If Vishalakshmi ma'am is teaching, she's checking your answers. If Akanksha ma'am is teaching, she's checking your answers. The faculty concerned, they are checking, not anyone else. So you get the exact feedback, the exact areas of improvement that you need to do. So time management it's very important. And honestly, I don't think that I could have said it better than Rohit sir, but I'm just emphasizing here, Vivek, that for time management, you need to have a to-do list and a schedule. And it has to be a very meticulous and disciplined way of following it. You get into a habit. It's a matter of habit. It's a matter of choice and habit. Yes. Right. So we have another question by Sajad. What is the best time to start the prep? Sajad, now. Start the prep now. There is no best time. The day you feel that you want to become a judge, it's that day that you start the preparation for becoming a judicial officer. No procrastination, no waiting for the right hour, nothing doing. Pick up your bare axe, just start reading, start researching about the exam. There is no better time, there is no right time. The earlier you decide, the more time you get. The later you decide, the smart study you do. It's just a different approach. There is no good time or bad time to start the preparation. It is now, the day you decide to become a judicial officer. Rohit sir, do you have a better idea of when? I want to ask you, when did you think of becoming a judicial officer? And when did you start your prep?
I have a very different story.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
Let's.
what happened? I was not interested. No, I won't say that I was not interested. I was still figuring it out. I always had an inclination towards law. I liked a lot reading from the books, and the more bulky it is, the more happy I would be to read it. So, what happened during my master's course? One of the professors gave us this question from jurisprudence, a problem-based question, and he asked us to think like three jurists who are sitting on the bench as judges, and we were supposed to write the judgment as per their philosophy, their school of thought. So that was something I found very interesting. And when I wrote the judgment, when I attempted the question in the examination, I found that, okay, this is where my interest lies. And I started preparing accordingly. And though I was in this journey for, I think, more than roughly 5, 6 years, and I got the opportunity to face the interview in this process also. I would say it was a fruitful journey, and I, it cannot be more fulfilling than that, than what I had. So whether I got selected or not, that's a different issue. But even I made it to that level and I continued with it. So that was my kick. The exercise of writing the judgment, behaving like a judge, it gave me something, and I just went with the preparation. That's how I started. But compare this with those who started earlier. So, as you have said, that it is a matter of choice, one thing. Second, the earlier you start, the better it would be. So somebody who starts in third year or fourth year of their 5 year course, or second or third year in their 3 year LLB, definitely they will have an edge over the others. You will be done with your syllabus, then you can concentrate only on the practice part. Practice, not the practice in courts, but the practice of answer writing and the rest of the things, the essay, the translation, the interview part. And if this judgment comes, the 3 year practice, then you will also get the time to be to fulfill that eligibility criteria. So it would be better if you start earlier, and the earlier it is, the better it would be.
So, Sajad, I want to actually know that when did you take that decision? Why don't you write it in the comment section? I would love to know that when you also decided to become a judicial officer. I think all of you all who've been interacting with us, I would love to know that what was that one day that made you think that yes, you can do it and that you want to do it, right? And this is that day which you need to remember on all those days where you feel a little blue. Yeah. And just remember that at the end of this journey, it's something very, very nice, irrespective of the outcome and the result that you get, right? It's a journey. You need to enjoy the journey as well. It's not just that you have to think that the fruits, if they come, when they come, will be great, but the journey is also very beautiful. You learn a lot. I had seen a question regarding the subjective tests. um, I
I
can't
think
see it anymore.
this part is already addressed, but
Yes,
but I'll repeat. So
yes.
subjective tests are designed to test you both in terms of theory as well as practical application of law. So, for example, we had the test from BNSS. The test comprised of equal weightage was given to the direct questions and as well as problem-based questions that you see in states like Delhi and some southern states. Also, they ask problem-based questions. So there was a question on bail with at least more than half a page was dedicated to that one question, and you will be tested that how you are applying the law, whatever you have read, studied, understood in the classes, and then there were a good number of direct questions as well, so that you do not feel um, shocked in the examination hall, and you'll be able to tackle every kind of question that is out there that can be asked from any particular area. That is the idea. And once you attempt those questions, you can submit them. There is a complete process. You'll be guided how to go through it, and it reaches the concerned faculty the very same day on which the test is conducted, and in a time bound fashion. We have internal deadlines. in time-bound fashion. They are evaluated and they are discussed in the class also. And in case you find any more thing to be addressed, any specific comment that you want more clarity on, then personal session can also be arranged if the time permits. That's how we are doing it.
Absolutely, sir. So I think we'll take up the last question, because I just want to remind everyone, all of my viewers today, that we have a follow-up session with with Rohit sir right after this in 10 minutes. So you all can join sir there. And we will also be doing this session again on Thursday, same time, same place. So gather all your questions. We are here to answer. We're meeting you all on Thursday, 6 p.m. We're also meeting you all on Saturday this week, 6 p.m. So twice we will meet you this week. And with this question which Lakshmi Priya has asked, sir, that regarding preliminary examination, previous questions helpful or not? So I think we'll end our session by answering this question. And please jot down all your questions and put it in the comment section, even in this after the class is over, after this session is over, and we'll surely pick up these questions first in our next session on Thursday, that is 8th of May, 6 p.m. here on YouTube. Right? Yes, sorry, Lakshmi, I got derailed by all this information. So please, if you will take up whether previous year question papers are helpful or not.
So two things are very important when you prepare for judicial services. One is your bare act for each subject, and equal weightage is to be given to the previous year questions. Previous year questions, they help you in understanding the trend that a particular state is following. What is the level of difficulty? What questions can you expect? It will help you in setting the individual day-wise goals for yourself. And if I'll ask you to frame 50 questions from a particular subtopic, let's say I ask you that frame 50 questions on bail, right? How many different questions can you frame? You will always go back to the previous year questions. So likelihood of repetition in some way or the other, it is more. So always, whenever you revise a topic, whenever you finish a topic, you must visit the PYQs. We always encourage students to do it. Attempt those questions. If you have doubt, you can reach out to the concerned faculty. It will be addressed. And PYQs are equally important as the bare acts, as the classes. Right? You must not ignore them.
Absolutely, absolutely, sir. So thank you everyone for joining us today. I will see you all on Thursday, 6 p.m. right here with all your questions. I will also have my eye in the comment section after this. One little homework, if I can give you, is to actually put it down in the comment section that what was that one moment where you felt that you can become a judicial officer and you want to start your journey, right? And put all your questions, all your thoughts here in the comment section. We're more than happy to help you and be here with you throughout your journey, guide you, and all the very best to everyone. See you on Thursday, 6 p.m. Thank you, Rohit sir, for joining us.
Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for joining today. All the very best.
Thank you, everyone. I hope this was fruitful. Have a great evening ahead.